TikTok recently, I've noticed an abnormal amount of videos that are around music and songs from when I was a teen and when I was growing up and stuff like that. It made me like start going back through my Spotify playlist and adding songs that I've not heard in years. Like when I was a teen, I'd listen to a lot of like new metal, so stuff like Linkin Park, Blink-182, Sum 41, Hoobastank, bands like that, all those types of bands anyway. And then I seen this song pop up, Linkin Park, never heard it before, new song unreleased, and I realised that like when I looked like why they released a new song, I didn't realise that it was, I think it said it was the 5th anniversary since Chester passed away, and I couldn't believe that it had been that long. I mean, and now I know where my parents were coming from, where they're listening to like absolute 80s, so 80s music, 80s pop music, rock music, so on and so forth, and they're saying, oh, well, to us, this only felt like yesterday when we were listening to this music, and I'm thinking, so when I was listening to bands like Linkin Park, it was probably about 15, 20 years ago. So that's, Jesus, I feel old now. I mean, to be fair, that new song that's just come out is a really good song. How they never included it in the Meteor album. Meteor is my favourite all-time album, and I must have listened to that song, that album, hundreds of times. But yeah, they said if they had 14 songs on that album, that song would have been number 14 because they had to have a cut-off at some point, and that was the cut-off, that song. So I've got it, to be honest, because I was listening to it, I've probably listened to it probably like 5-10 times now, just as part of my liked songs on Spotify. Not sponsored by that, just everyone uses it on. I mean, I couldn't tell you another streaming platform for music on the list. I think Amazon's got one. I don't know what it's called. I've got Prime, so maybe it's included. I have no idea. I'll have a look. But yeah, it's probably one of my new favourite songs. I've been really getting back into music recently anyway. That's probably why it popped up on my TikTok feed, because I've been talking about it with friends and family, like about music that I've not heard in years or stuff like that. So a band I've really got into recently, which is completely different to anything I've ever listened to before, bar one other band, is a band called BLOODYWOOD. Now, I don't know if you're into your metal or new metal or whatever, I don't know all subgenres, I just rock music. But these are put forward as a Indian folk metal band, and the first time I heard them I was like, it's not for me. I don't like anything that's got screaming and screaming music, which is a bit weird to say for someone who likes metal music, because there's a lot of metal that's got, I mean, Linkin Park, Jesus, Chester's, before they went all pop, Chester was the screamer for the band, so it's stupid to say stuff like that, but it's like, especially when I like the likes of Slipknot and stuff. Well, don't get me wrong, Corey Taylor's got an amazing singing voice, but he's not known for his singing voice, he's known for his screaming. But yeah, it's like they have brought back new metal with an Indian twist, and I absolutely love it. Like, my favourite song is a song called Aj. I think it means today. I think the translation is today. And it's all about inspiring yourself, empowering yourself, and being better and feeling better. I think from reading the lyrics, that's what I take from it anyway. But their music, I mean, I just love like how, I don't know the names of the instruments even. Like, I'm pretty sure one of them is it a sitar? Sitar, yeah, sitar. I think you can hear that in the background. It's like this, and then there's this, which is like a guitar, but an Indian version of it. Probably completely getting that wrong, but that's what it sounds like. And then an Indian style drum as well. That thing sounds amazing. And then the other bloody flute solo. How many metal songs do you know that's got a flute solo? And I tell you what, it's the best part of the bloody song. It's really, really good. I highly recommend checking them out. I'll link it in the description below, but it's really good. And I've never thought I'd say stuff about that type of music, say that about that type of music, but I suppose it's not too dissimilar to another band called The Who, not as in like the 80s alternative British rock band. That's something from the 80s that my parents would have loved that I didn't like. But these a Mongolian metal band, where she's got throat singing and stuff, crazy, really good, but because it's so different and really unique, but it's just crazy to me. Like some of the music that's out there now, I love finding stuff like that. If you know of any bands that are like The Who, spelled H-U, by the way, or BLOODYWOOD, comment in the description below because I'd love to listen to it. Yeah, it's just something I've been thinking about recently because I've been really, like I said, really getting back into listening to music again, because at first it was trying to find first on songs, believe it or not, for me and my fiance when we get married next year. But then I started listening to like some old songs that I used to really like to feel the nostalgia, like I was saying before. And yeah, just went on from there. So yeah, I like rock music. Rock music is probably my favourite genre, but I like a bit of everything, if I'm honest. The second type of music that I really like is country and blues of all things. I really like Western music, like American style Western, which, believe it or not, I got into from The Voice USA of all things. I've just seen a clip on Instagram or TikTok or something like that, and it was of a singer called Dave Fenley, who did a cover of a song called Help Me Hold On. And as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, oh my god. And I probably watched that clip God knows how many times. And then I found a few more of his songs on YouTube, looking around, like see what else he's released, because it was a bit of an old clip at the time. I don't know how long he's been singing for now, but he must be, I'd like to think anyway, because he's got such a good voice, that he's still very popular. But yeah, there's a few of his songs that I really like. Yeah, I don't know much about country music, Western music, but the stuff I have listened to, I've really enjoyed. I'm quite new into it still, even though I've been listening to it for probably like a year or so now. I'm still I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, another thing I love listening to though is I love audiobooks, which makes me feel really old saying it out loud. But I love nothing more than like when I'm chilling in the van like this, when I'm driving to and from places, sticking on a book and just something I probably shouldn't bit to and shouldn't do is going into autopilot, going up into La La Land, and just listening to. I normally listen to like fantasy books, like sci-fi and stuff like that. Some Sword and Shield. Like one of my favourites is the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. Brandon. I'm not sure which one it is. Sorry if you ever watched this. I doubt you will, but if you ever watched this, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But no, that series, oh my god, incredible. One of the best things I've ever listened to, and if they don't ever do an adaptation for screen at some point for that book, to film or TV, I will be devastated, because that has the potential to be maps. It could be, it has the, in my eyes, and for me, this is huge praise to any author. It has the ability to rival Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings adaptation of Lord of the Rings, because if they got the right person, that thing, it could be spectacular. Now, they are epic novels, so listening to them wise, so it is about 45 hours, 47 hours, something like that. Kind of like the Game of Thrones books, like really long books. Which Game of Thrones, like, started watching the TV series, was late into it. I think it was on series 4 when I started, or series 4 had just finished, and series 5 was coming out or something like that. That's when I started watching it, so I had loads to catch up on. But it's like that style where it's really long, and it could be something special. He's only, I think he's 4 books in now. I think it's 4 books in. It's going to be 6 books or 7 books, but they only come out once every 5 years, which is a pain in the ass because it's just like George Martin, because they take so long to bring out, or so long to write. Sorry, and then you've got to create it for Audible, like get them to record it, so which there's a whole process for that as well. But yeah, I just love them. I'm happy to wait as long as they're as good as they have been so far. Now, I've listened to them 3 times. I think this is my 3rd time listening to them all the way through. But yeah, worth it. Then when it comes to the sci-fi side of things, I've got a few that I really like and I really enjoy listening to. Like, there's a series called The Undying Mercenaries, and it's all about like space marines. So like, it's not Warhammer 40k, but it's that style where you've got humans who become part of a larger empire, and they're controlled by what are called the Galactics. Now, the Galactics are 5 species who control like empires within the Milky Way. Now, without going too in depth, like, and ruining anything, is you do decide to listen to it, or you part way through listening to it. If you have, it's really good. If you've not, I highly recommend it if you like that type of stuff. But yeah, you go to a different world each book, and it's all about like what goes on in that campaign, and it normally finishes on a bit of a cliffhanger for the next book to get you excited for the next book, and it only takes about 6 months for the next book to come out, which in book terms is really fast, to be honest. But when you've just finished one, you want to listen to the next one because you're really excited. All you can think about is like, when's the next one coming out, and then you're looking online to see when the next one's coming out, and there's no release date, and you're like, oh, for God's sake. But yeah, there's that one, and then the other one is, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's another one, and it's a similar premise where they go to different worlds, but this one, they start, it's more focused on a team and one person, and it's really, really good as well. And I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'll let you know in a future vlog what it was called. But yeah, that was. If you've got any recommendations though for stuff like that, like those types of books, like I've listened to Mistborn, I've listened to the Spellmonger series. That's another really good one for people who are into fantasy. Really, really good. Highly recommend that one. If you've got any recommendations for those types of books though, let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to find some new ones that I've not listened to yet. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about today. It's been all off the back of one TikTok video, or a couple TikTok videos talking about like songs that I've not listened to in years or something. Yeah, so I've been getting into that, and then I've been listening, like I said, I've been listening to my books as well. Soon to finish this, I'll probably put one on, to be honest. I'm still working through my third time of listening to Stormlight Archive, so I'll probably put that back on. But yeah. So yeah, any recommendations? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification icon as well. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.